Moving on. The thing that we have all learned that we have been telling people like Disney, like HBO, like Naughty Dog, like Bungie, like all of these studios, whether it's in gaming, but you know what, just entertainment in general. Because let me tell you something, people. There used to be a time where celebrities would just market their film, whether it was good or bad, and then would lean into the marketing wherever it went. You want to know why? Halle Berry. In the same year, she got an Oscar for one film. She got a Razzie for Catwoman and went to the Razzies to accept her goddamn reward like a goddamn champ. Sydney Sweeney, she was in that Black Widow film. It was doing terrible. It was being lambasted. It was losing money. She went on to Saturday Night Live, absolutely just owned it. And then there's these people that will not accept reality, promote the show that they're on that is paying them millions of dollars. And we can throw out, Rachel Zegler did this to a T, but Bella Ramsey, she's trying to take that mantle, ladies and gentlemen. And Bella Ramsey says, and this comes from Camelot 331, great channel if you don't know him. Bella Ramsey tells fans, you don't have to watch The Last of Us. Okay. Okay. So, Bella, season 2 happens of The Last of Us. Were people annoyed with the first season? Yes, but overall, it was still pretty good. There was a few things that people didn't like, some things I didn't like, some things I really did like, some changes that made sense, some that didn't. I was pretty even keel on it. And then I saw the trailer for Last of Us season 2, and I went, nope. But what else is going on with Miss Bella Ramsey here? Bella Ramsey lashes out at The Last of Us fans. You don't have to watch season 3. And that Park Place released an article today. Bella Ramsey lashes out. HBO's The Last of Us has been one of the most hotly debated shows in recent memory. And this is written by Marvin Montanaro, great writer over there at That Park Place. Shout out to him. HBO's The Last of Us has been one of the most hotly debated shows in recent memory. After a highly successful first season, the second season arrived with far more mixed reception. Viewership dropped off, fan backlash, and heated conversations about the show's direction. I think heated is an understatement. When you had a line, when I saw this line, because, as a YouTuber, I want to do commentary. I'm a commentary YouTuber, YouTube drama YouTuber, Gamergate YouTuber. Like you call me all the commentary things. I really don't care. I don't even know how to label this channel myself. No idea. But when I saw the clip of her saying, I'm gonna be a dad, here are what my thoughts were.
That is so fetch.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Now, anyway, yeah, I just made that today. I know it's really shittily made, but I liked it. Now, Bella Ramsey, who plays Ellie, one of the worst miscastings that we've ever seen. Do I think she's a decent actress? Yeah, fine. But I don't think she was right for the role. Absolutely not. Has decided to fire back at critics in a way that's raising eyebrows, telling frustrated viewers and The Last of Us fans that they simply don't have to watch anymore. These, your actors are your marketers, and they're very, very expensive marketers. Why do you keep hiring these people that tell the audience to go away? Why? Why do you do this to yourself? Why? No, we're not after you. We actually, you know what? We don't like you. Actually, believe it or not, you know what? Take that in the face, but don't wipe it off. Keep it there. No, hold on, one more time, just for the sunglasses. Yeah, you know what? By the way, if you don't want to watch my show, then just don't do it. And then us at the audience went, okay, that sounds fair. You suck balls. Then continuing forward, on the Awardist podcast, Ramsey addressed the growing criticism over season 2. Rather than seeking to win back the delusioned audience, I wish that would have been. That's not in a quote, but so I don't know if she actually said delusioned audience. She doubled down with a blunt response to The Last of Us fans who are complaining. You mean the original audience that loved it, that skyrocketed it into stardom as one of the best made games in a console generation? Yeah, the people that, were watching the show and then saw how butchered it got from The Last of Us 2 all the way up to the your season 2. And she says you don't have to watch it. She said, if you hate it that much, the game exists. You can just play the game again. You don't have to watch season 3. If you do want to watch it, I hope you enjoy it. You know what? Let me tell you a little story, guys. I used to work for a pig racing company. Oh, and Proctophile coming in.
Funny thought for you. Imagine you're an archaeologist hundreds of years from now and you find Billy's skull. Would you think it was human? Ha ha.
Personally, by the way, thank you for the $5 dono. I really do appreciate it. Personally, I try my best not to focus on individuals' looks. With that being said, if I was an archaeologist, it'd be the closest to non binary anyone could potentially get. And that's what I'll say about that. Anyway, uh, I used to work for a pig racing company where we would go from fair to fair and we would race pigs. I'm not even joking. This was a real summer job I had. I was the MC, and I'd be like, over there, the Piggy Boutique, home of the latest and finest in high fashion racing pig apparel. We have all your favorite designers like Liz Claybore, Calvin Swine, and of course, Tommy Hilpiger. Yes, I still remember the lines a little bit. And I actually got special PR training because I was the face of the show, and then there was someone, in the trailer that would, uh, you know, help out with all the backseat stuff. And I had the Britney Spears microphone and everything. And he said, "Okay, I want you to do an interview with me. We're going to do a mock interview." So he asks a few questions, and that he's like, "Yeah, the pigs love it. They're really fed. They're taken care of. Probably the most taken care of pigs in the world." And yes, they were. They got exercise all the time. Got uh, geez, more than 3 meals a day. Like they got if they got sick, they got penicillin shots, like the whole 9 yards. And then he, asked me a question of, okay, so what happens to the pigs after the racing season's over? And I froze, right? Because I knew that those little piglets would go to a farm, grow up to be big, and then would become bacon. And this is what he told me. He goes, nobody. When you hear that question, you just completely avoid it. Like you Jedi mind trick them. You just go, you know what? It's just a really fun show, man. And the thing is, so many people every day come to the show, kids, parents, and it's all there for the family here in the great state of Oregon or California or Washington or Nevada or Idaho. And, thank you for coming to, the county fair, and it's going to be a really good time. And then they'll ask the question again. And then you just make up an answer. You completely avoid the answer because all you're going to be saying is just the most positive things about that show possible. Because you want to know what my job was? To get people to come back every year, grow the audience, get more money, take pictures, have a contract for the brand every year. Hopefully, we can get more money every year. You want repeat customers. So I didn't want that bad publicity. My owner did not want that bad publicity. And guess what? Democrats, liberals, Republicans, independents, Green Party, everyone loves the racing pigs. Why would I shut out an entire market? You know what I would say, Bella Ramsey? You know, yeah, I would say, hey, I don't have any say of what goes on in the writers' room or the direction behind the scenes, but you know what? I am proud of the work that I've done, and I hope that you give it a chance because I think it's a good show, and I think that it's a good show. And hopefully by the season finale, you know, I'll either be proven right, I'll either be proven wrong, but either way, I'm just happy that you watched it in the first place. That's an answer. That's the answer you give. Not don't watch it. What is wrong with you? And the thing is, this is not just a Bella Ramsey problem. This is a all actors problem. Unless your name is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, he can be in the shittiest movie in the world. He will be marketing that film as if it's the best film ever made. And guess what? Respect your audience and they will come. Weird. Continuing on is a kind of comment that might feel good in the moment, but rarely plays well with fans, as you just found out with my little rant there. In fact, history has known that one of the fastest ways to alienate your audience is to tell them to walk away. No shit. Like, I know he's being a little facetious here. It's like he's like saying, "Duh." I feel like all the things that I said, he would like love to put in like the "God damn it, mother fricker," but but no. See, this is why he is an actual journalist and does really good commentary and sees reality. And I'm a dumb YouTuber. Um, um, Ramsey also admitted that she avoided much of the online chatter about the show, saying she knew nothing could be changed about season 2 after it aired. That's a fair point. So she did say something like that. But it also echoes a broader sentiment we've been seeing from showrunners and actors in recent years, a tendency to dismiss criticism outright rather than engage with what your fans are actually saying. There was a Variety article recently where it's like, "Hey, where did the men go?" And we're like, "Huh? Oh, I thought we were too white, that we were too straight, we were too racist, we were too all these other things." And so you belittled us, called us names that we weren't. We were giving you genuine criticism. And when we felt like that you weren't going to be listening at anytime soon, we just didn't give a shit anymore. We didn't watch our words and we stopped going to your fucking movies. We stopped subscribing to your TV shows. We stopped subscribing to all your fucking bullshit because you disrespected us and we're not coming back. So either Disney, pull up your big boy pants and get qualified people who love the property that men like and fix it. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Showrunner Craig Mazin has expressed a similar attitude because, of course, the showrunner did, noting he expected fur over season two's deviations from the game and that pleasing social media was never part of the plan. No, no, no. It's not about pleasing social media. It's about pleasing the initial fans that invested time and money in not just the first game, but also the second, and honoring that IP. First season, you know what? You took a few strides, but overall great. Second season, I'm wondering where the baby and the bathwater are because I don't even see a kitchen sink. While there's truth in the idea that the art can't be built by community, there's also a reality. Franchises live and die by whether audiences want to keep showing up. I think after this, I think Bella Ramsey is going to be tried out one or two more times in some sort of series or show or, you know, universe franchise, and then she's going to go away. Do I think she's going to learn anything like Rachel Zegler didn't as well? No, I don't think either of these people are going to learn a thing. I think they won't. The danger of don't watch. Hollywood history is littered with examples of creatives telling fans not to watch it if they don't like the product. Rarely does it rarely does it end well. Brie Larson's Captain Marvel press tour, very good, very good mention. Ryan Johnson's The Last Jedi commentary, and even more recent Marvel and Disney projects have suffered a long-term reputational damage when cast or creators can choose to confront over bridge building. Chose confrontation over bridge building, and that's absolutely right. These people hate the base audience so much that they will lose money over it until they can't. And by the way, just a side thing, I saw something on X the other day. No, actually today, where it's rumored that Robert Downey Jr. is trying to keep the MCU going. Yeah, that's just a rumor. Nothing is confirmed. It's just a rumor, and that he has, and this is a rumor, said that he will walk off the show, walk off Avengers. And this is the problem when you overpay your actors because Robert Downey Jr. doesn't have to work another day in his life. So if he leaves, like nothing really changes. When you tell yeah. Uh, when you tell your customers not to watch, they often take you at your word. No shit. It's like, hey, don't come to my play. Don't come to my football game. Don't do this. It's like, okay, if you're gonna treat me that way, then I'm not. Then you're not gonna get my money. And then they go, oh wait. It's like, no, 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 no. Then how about you fix your shit first, and then I'll come back. Ramsey's comment comes as The Last of Us 3 looms, with HBO still positioning the series as a prestige drama. Not anymore. Yet, as many outlets have pointed out, season 2 was already divisive, declining viewership numbers and controversy over story choices that have left the fan base fractured. So we're gonna just skip to the final thought. Bella Ramsey may have meant her message to The Last of Us as some kind of tough love. Oh, if that was the intention, mm, well, we'll see how season 3 goes. And And if season 4 happens, I will be very surprised if it's not fixed. But in the court of public opinion, they risk sounding like an open door for fans to exit. Great last line. Great last line. Marvin, banger fucking article. Thank you very much.